They say you can see your enemies coming from miles away. It's your friends that sneak up on you. Maybe. Maybe it's just hard when you work in the streets to know who your friends really are. It was just before 10 p.m. on a Friday night. I was finishing up my daily rounds with my brother Nando when I got the call from Porter Rock to go and see him at his place. If you were involved in the same business as I was, then in person, that's the only way to talk. Nando wanted to come inside the building with me. I told him to chill out. Just keep the car warm. It's Porter Rock, for Christ's sake. This guy's part of my team. The night before, I was having dinner with his wife and his 2 kids. I get to Porter Rock's apartment, and I give it a knock.
Yo, Chulo, open the door. It's me, Angel.
I can hear someone walk towards the door. Then I hear a click. I know that sound like I know my own voice. Nah, couldn't be. A second later, Porter Rock opens the door, and he pushes me into the dark hallway and starts going off. It's obvious he has been smoking dope all day. Now he wants to argue with me about one of the spots. I'm telling him he is crazy and he needs to chill the hell out. He doesn't listen, and now he's taking it too far. Right then I notice his right eye twitched. Porter Rock eye always twitches before something serious is about to go down. Porter Rock backs up and pulls out a Glock 9. I have no choice. I back up and tell him, "Don't do it." Then he says, "It's over, playboy." I'm as good as dead, and he knows it. I know it. He aims the gun right at my head and whispers, "Fuck you." I squeeze my eyes shut. He pulls the trigger. Nothing. His gun jams. I make it to the front door, and it flies open. There, on the other side, is Nando. He grabs me and yanks me from the building. What a nightmare. Just one problem. I'm not asleep. This is real. Every heart-pounding second is as real as anything that ever was. With Nando pulling on my arm, I somehow managed to half run, half stumble about 2 blocks before collapsing. "Come on, Angel, keep running," he begs me. "You got to." He pulls on my arm. I look up at him. His eyes are desperate, scared. But I can't. I just can't run anymore. I can see that I have fallen outside of a small church, and there were people starting to come out. That day was Good Friday, one of the holiest days of the year. The last thing I remember seeing was this lady's face, telling me to pray to God. Pray to God. God will forgive you. I wanted to pray, but before I can, I was swept up by darkness. Where am I? Is this heaven or worse? I open up my eyes to a soft purple fluorescent light. It takes me a moment, but I realize that I'm not dead. Now I'm sitting in the back of an ambulance. Oh my God, am I shot? Did this just happen? All of a sudden, the back door pops open and 2 paramedics were loading the body in the back. As I look closer, that body was me. Oh God, no. Am I having an out-of-body experience? Give me a second chance. I will be a better man, I promise. Please don't take me now. What about my wife? What about my son? Come on, the paramedic shouts at my lifeless body as he begins to press down urgently on my chest. I can hear the other paramedics scream. Hurry up, we need to get him out of here. This guy's going to die on us. Please, no. I try to resist, but I am so weak. I can't hold my eyes open. An evil voice cries out,
"You're mine now and forever."
And then, just like that, everything went black. "21 years ago, Playboy Angel died. Today, as a man that stands in front of you, my name is Angel Huertas, and I'm here to tell you my story. My story about the mean streets of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Bushwick, my streets. At least that was what I believed and how I played it to be. My mission today is to save kids. Those kids that are thinking about joining a gang, selling drugs, picking up a gun. I'm here to say, hey, before you think about doing that, pick up my book, Rise to Grace. It's a very powerful street story. It talks about my life and growing up in the streets, growing up in poverty, growing up around gangs. Go out and pick up the book, Rise to Grace. It's gonna save you. It's gonna save our youth.